The Secret Life of Objects. Lava lamp. The Nudist origins. It's 1963, a dreary, rain-soaked night in Hampshire, England. Inside the Queen's Head pub, the air is thick with cigarette smoke and the smell of damp wool. But Edward Craven Walker isn't looking at his pint. He's staring at a shelf behind the bar. There's this thing, a glass cocktail shaker. Inside, a glob of oil is fighting its way through water, blobbing up, then sinking back down, over and over.
Wait, he's watching a cocktail shaker?
An egg timer, actually, homemade by a local regular who'd sadly passed away. Most people just glanced at it, but Edward, he was transfixed. See, on this episode of The Secret Life of Objects, we're looking at the birth of the lava lamp. And Edward wasn't your typical inventor.
Okay, knowing this show, I'm guessing eccentric is an understatement.
Huge understatement. He was a World War II pilot who flew mosquito planes over Germany. He loved adrenaline, but he also loved the human body. He was an unabashed nudist. He actually directed a film called Traveling Light. It was the first naturist film ever released in the UK.
A pilot turned nudist filmmaker. Naturally.
Right. So where others saw a novelty egg timer, Edward saw the rhythm of nature. He bought the patent on the spot. But the original design was terrible. It didn't flow. It just sat there. So he turned a shed into a lab. He spent years mixing vegetable oil, carbon tetrachloride, even orange squash, trying to get the density exactly right.
Orange squash? That sounds sticky.
It was a mess. The wax had to be just buoyant enough to rise when heated by a light bulb, but heavy enough to sink when it cooled at the top. If the chemistry was off by a fraction, it just stayed a lump. Finally, he cracked it. He called it the astrolamp.
Astrolamp. Very space age.
Exactly. He launched it in 1963, and suddenly the timing was perfect. The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the psychedelic movement exploded, and here was this trippy, morphing light. Everyone assumed it was made for, well, enhancing certain chemical experiences.
I mean, yeah, it's the ultimate stoner decor. That's all I've ever known it as.
That's the irony. Edward didn't make it for drug trips. He didn't even drink much. For him, that rising and falling wax was spiritual. He said, quote, "It's like the cycle of life. It grows, breaks up, falls down, and then starts all over again."
So we looked at it and saw hallucinations, but he saw nature.
He saw us, naked, honest, and constantly changing. He wanted to capture the freedom he felt in his naturist colonies and put it in a bottle. The defining symbol of the counterculture wasn't born from a hallucination. It was born from a pilot who just wanted to watch the world flow.
Wow. I'll never look at that goo the same way again.
That's the secret. It's not just wax. It's life.
Ignite your muse with drops of inspiration. Search Musedrops.